Hello everyone. I am sure you're wondering why I'm sitting here and why there are two front axles next to me. Hey, if you like this video, add a like. Comment your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe. 80% of you guys aren't subscribed. Help me help you subscribe. I hesitate to say that I made a mistake because I don't think that I made an actual mistake. But once I think of something and it's in my brain, there's no talking me out of it. So behind me is the axle that I've been working on. It's a 97 Dana 60. And then here in front of me is a 2007 Dana 60 Super Duty axle that I just picked up. The reason for that is because when I was doing the high steer on this Dana 60 here, I just wasn't loving it. It wasn't coming out the way that I exactly wanted it to. And it's not any knock on this axle. This axle will work completely fine in a Jeep 1-ton swap. It's just not exactly what I wanted. And since I didn't want it, I knew I was not gonna like it. So I went and bought an 07 Super Duty axle. So this is a lot more prevalent. It's the more sought after axle for Jeep 1-ton swaps for several reasons. So I'm gonna give you guys the reasons why I don't like this 97 Dana 60, and then I'll give you the reasons why I like the Super Duty Dana 60. But you guys need to watch so you don't make the same mistakes that I made. So, on our 97 Dana 60, this axle is a 30 spline axle. It was manufactured from 92 to 97 in this configuration. It is a high pinion Dana 60 axle. This actually came out of a dually and I got hubs to convert it to single rear wheel. It's a ball joint axle, 30 spline axle shafts. And the biggest drawback for me on this axle, I would have kept this axle if there was more parts availability. Finding parts for this axle, aftermarket trusses, the high steer mounts, all that stuff is very difficult and it's more expensive. So that is my main reason for jumping away from this meaty Dana 60 to our Super Duty Dana 60. So this axle, it's out of the 05 and up Fords. It's got serviceable hubs on it. It's much stronger. I mean, if you look at the tube, we'll measure the tube diameters on this. I bet it's 3 1/4. This I bet is 4 1/4. So an inch thicker. 35 spline axle shafts, high pinion. A drawback to this one is there's a crap ton of stuff to cut off of it. But other than that, it's actually a very solid axle. Also 8x170. That axle right there is 8 on 6.5. Bolts right up to my wheels. This one I'm gonna have to drill to make 8 on 6.5 because currently it's 8 on 170. Doesn't work. New plan for the build now is Super Duty axle, truss, 4-link, full hydro. Completely different than what we were doing with this axle. This axle was gonna be a hydro assist, track bar, 3-link, which we're gonna go back on the frame and put upper link mounts now, 2 of them. Completely different than this. So I wanna do full hydro because I want more of a front stretch than I'm gonna be able to get. I think at most with hydro assist, I'm gonna get maybe 6 inches of stretch at the most. I'm thinking more like 5 at the most. And that's modifying the steering box, that's new radiators, everything. So we're talking a pretty large cost, not to mention the PSC Hydro Assist Kit is $2,800 with the steering box, everything you need. Full hydro for the same Jeep is $3 grand. I don't have to buy the steering box, I don't have to worry about the track bar. I can stretch the thing clear out of the garage, it wouldn't matter. So that is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the Super Duty axle with full hydro, and I'm gonna get that full, probably still 108-inch stretch like I originally planned. Much easier though, without a lot of math and science on track bars and all that stuff. So that is the mistake I made. Save your guys' self when you go to build a 1-ton Jeep. Buy a Super Duty axle or buy a Kingpin axle. It might seem like a good idea to get this axle on sale or a 99 to 04 axle on sale. It's on sale for a reason. It's harder to get parts for them, aftermarket parts. They're not as strong. That's why they're not sought after. Pay the money, buy a Super Duty, buy a Kingpin axle, whichever way you want to go. I would have personally went either way. I would have went with a Kingpin if I found a deal on a Kingpin. I just happened to get a deal on this Super Duty axle, and that's what we're going with. So do that, save yourself the time, the hassle, the tears, because now I have two. So if anyone is in southern Wyoming or northern Colorado and wants a fully built Dana 60, I have all the mounts, I have 538 gears, I've got everything you need to be happy and go forth and conquer. So if anyone wants it, it's for sale. But yeah, that is the huge Jeep 1-ton mistake. Don't make the same mistake as me, guys. Go out and buy the right axle the first time. Don't have to go through this whole hassle like I did. Thank you guys for watching this. We're not gonna call it a mistake. We'll call it a change of plans. If you guys like this change of plans, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you on the next video on the Jeep TJ 1-ton build.